mind, we can start right now. Okay. The game has some really slow scenes, like the boat scene, or you have to climb once for, I think, 2 or 3 minutes. Maybe it's just 30 seconds and I'm getting crazy because of the timer, just thinking it is so long. Yeah, so the beginning is slow, but I think after this will be better. So the game for Steel Echo is a really beautiful game, developed by two really kind guys from France, and I really would recommend it for everybody interested in 2D platforming games. Yeah, so go check it out. You won't see anything of the story in this playthrough because I skip all cutscenes. It's just you can just, like I will do now, say skip cutscene, and then you you can play the next levels. Yeah, it's a story about a boy, but why he is just going all up to this big tower is not so the game just makes it a secret. Yeah. And he has these two feathers on his head, and sometimes they just get lost, and so we have to go fast to not lose it. Yeah. So here are these guys just looking for somebody. So I think maybe us, and we have to be unseen by them, because they will kill us if they see us. And it is possible to avoid the shoots, but it is not really it's not like the game wants it. So this is the first temple, but we just skip it because it's optional, and you voted for any percent, so I will do any percent. And the next cutscene is about a guy, and it's over. So yeah, real-time timer says 3 minutes 24 seconds. It's just like the first sleeping scene. There are 5 of them, I think, but they get better. Okay, sorry. So yeah, bye, Ernie, and we'll see you later. Okay, so we have these drones here. Fuck. So it reminds me on Hayao Miyazaki films sometimes. That was not good. And we're dead again. Tomek, hey. I'm happy to see you here. No big deal. Take your time. How are you? So we haven't talked in a while. Hope you're good. So yeah, it's just my first recording of Fossil Echo, a game I bought at Gamescom this year, and I really love it. It's just like 2 hours in my first playthrough, and it was like 100%, nearly 100%. And I tried to record any percent because of a straw poll I made. And yeah, it's just a 2D platform game. Wow. Why? Shouldn't happen. 2D platform game. I don't understand this. A game where you should Ooh, that was close. Yeah, it's some of the levels are really hardcore, and it's just like I really recommend playing it by yourself to everybody, but you will just see the levels. I try to skip nearly every cutscene because it's shorter, you know, and it's possible. Yeah, it's the blue door on the left is one of the temples, so I think I will just go for 2 categories, all temple percent and any percent, because all temples, all 8 temples are just like optional content, and they give you an extra cutscene after the credits, but they are not necessary to go to the credits. So any percent makes absolutely sense. So yeah, this is the 3rd temple, I think. I will just run for it. Yeah, of course, that is my plan. So this is why I stream in English today, because I want to upload the recording on speedrun.com for the first run. Yeah, if I don't go too bad. And it is really nice to speedrun, because so at first it's easy because there's no big routing, because it's really linear, so I just can play it and everything's fine. Ah, shit. And it has a in-game timer. Could be used for speedrunning really well, because yeah, it's exactly what you want from an in-game timer. Ah, shit. And yeah, there are some skips in the temples, people found out. I really want to learn, but I haven't learned yet. Haven't learned it yet, and so no, this is a problem. There is no run on speedrun.com, because I don't know why, but there is no run. A few people are a few people are trying to find out skips and doing the speedrun mode of the game, where you can run every level just one level. And oh man, what is happening? Perfect first playthrough. Gosh. So yeah, it's like the best playthrough I ever had, or not. So to be honest, wasn't that much, just 4 I think, or maybe 3. So this was a bad idea indeed. I'm not sure if I should jump on the head directly after hitting the drone, or... Oh man! I really had some problems when I played it through the first times. Oh gosh. But it feels like I never had such big problems in such an early level. So it gets harder and harder. So of course there will be more problems in the last levels. I think, not sure if a few of the levels are really easy if you just get the right timing. Okay. Wait, I will just... Okay. Pronunciation on some English words, but yeah, that's the problem for pretty much any German person. So you like it, but it's bad. Is this what you want to say? I'm fine with it. My English isn't the best, but it's getting real better. Oh yeah. And at Gamescom I had a lot of chats with developers, and I can talk to everybody, so my English seems to be okay. And that's everything I wanted. Nah! Shit. At least, yeah. I hope so. So yeah, I hate speaking English for this reason. I just feel uncomfortable to myself. But it's not that I have a big choice today. Most things happening, or the most things that happen are English, you know, and so I have to learn it. And what could be better practice than speaking it by myself? So this level is kind of frustrating because there are so much waiting scenes. And if you do just little mistakes like this, you have to do it again. Of course. At least the vocabulary is just like yeah, I never practice it, and I never learned a lot because school is boring and I was too slow. Yeah, and the pronunciation there is just like yeah, I don't hear or watch a lot of things in English, so it's I really know this problem. Ooh, close. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, but learning does not sound fun, to be honest. Oh man. what is happening right now? So I think this level is one of the hardest level beside of the temples. It's uh, just like you have to be really precise if you want to do it fast. So I can go a much slower road and it wouldn't be a big problem. But if you want to do it fast, and I really want to learn the fast thread, so yeah. So and yesterday I watched a stream of Tricax, and Tricax was routing Valley. Interesting, looks interesting as a 3D platform game, and Tricax is French, and his English is much worse than mine, or at least no, maybe this isn't true. Uh, um, so it's just like his accent is really strong. So like a lot of French people have a strong accent, um, but it was okay. I had to stop the stream because my internet was just killing the stream. Some of the guy was dodging the bullets. Yeah, the problem is they are shooting really fast. If they see you once, oh, I didn't have to go up here because we don't do the temples. So they are shooting like 4 times a second, and so you have absolutely no. Oh fuck. Absolutely no guarantee that you can skip them. But I will try to improve the levels, of course. Yeah, but it's not sure. I'm not sure if it is that easy. But I will try to do it better. So this is great about the speedrun mode of the game. I don't like that you can't just do a speedrun mode without all cutscenes. Oh yeah, of course. One playthrough, but you can just go for every level by itself and check how long you need. So I can do. Oh, what the fuck? No, that isn't what I want to do. I can complete. Okay, level after level and checking how it could be the fastest route. So this scene is like the first scene, the hardest one for every speedrunner, I think. It's just like, hey, I can't do anything. At least maybe there is a speedrun mode, I just didn't see it yet, and you don't have to skip the cutscenes or climb this, vocabulary problems, and I just didn't see it yet. Yeah, this would be funny, but I don't think so, so I'm just doing it this way. So is the stream fine? Is the frame rate and the sound, everything okay? We realized that the sound isn't great, but yeah, of course. Of course, ladder. I don't see any ladder yet, haha. Yeah. And I mean, look how beautiful this game is. It's just like my eyes are getting orgasms. I really like the art style and the sound. Oh man, the soundtrack is so great. when I played it first at Gamescom, I was just like falling in love after 10 seconds. So it's like we played 20 minutes now, or I played 20 minutes now. Ugh. And maybe we could do it in... I'm not sure. Five minutes sounds a little bit unrealistic, but let's see. Oh fuck. I just realized today that this... oh shit. Yeah, it's on Steam. And on the Humble Store. Fuck. Yeah, maybe after the run. I just want to finish the run like it, like this. After the run, you can... oh, fuck it. The game is really loud now, so I can just not hear myself. This is kind of weird. Oh man! Yeah, it's on Steam, on Humble Store, and on Good Old Games. And I really would recommend buying it on... oh. Why? I made this mistake 3 times in a row. Buy it on Humble Store. At first you can give 10%, or you it's like you... there is no possibility to change the in-game sound setting. This is like the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But yeah. So Humble Store is just like 10% of your of what you give is going to a good reason. Like you can choose from thousands of non-profit organizations, and Humble Store is also much more developer friendly. So Steam and Good Old Games took a high amount of the price for themselves, and Humble Store, or the Humble Bundle, is just giving a lot more to the developer. Yeah. And Tomek, you've seen the whole menu in the game. Every time I skip a scene, you just can press leave or go further. Okay, this isn't working. Really hard room. Really hard room. As the York. Whoa, look at this dodging skills. Yeah, the menu is bad, so this is it. Skip cutscene. inside the game again, and yeah. So but outside of streams it's no big deal to me, cause you can change the audio settings on Windows or whatever you're playing with. But if you do a stream and you just want to make it, yeah, it's silly. I love the York, but the setting is like, yeah, the most horrible setting I've. Yeah. Ouch. Please. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. I think I could do so much more, so much better. Just. Oh, what am I doing? So yeah, at least to support developers, if you want to buy the game with with a Steam key, you just have to. Yeah, you just have to. No. If you want to have a Steam key and you want to support the developers, you should check out the Humble Store. And it is on the Humble Store. Even the special version. Yeah. My favorite game. That's an interesting question. So I have made a list of my 7 fave games for a week. Before a week ago. You know what I mean. I think. So I would say my favorite game is Undertale. And then there are games like Ratchet and Clank 2002, so the PS1, the first PS2 game of Ratchet and Clank, Portal 2, Pokemon Emerald, The Beginner's Guide, and yeah. I'm pretty sure I could skip this cutscene seconds ago, but I didn't realize it was a cutscene. Pretty dumb. Yeah, so Undertale, The Beginner's Guide, Pokemon Emeralds, Portal 2, what was in this list? I'm not sure. I would say this is kind of a good. Oh no. So yeah, I think I was a few minutes faster the last any percent run. So what are other great games out there? Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like it could be a good choice. This is not good. So the game is crashed. Feels like like speedrunning events. So at least the really bad thing is the game is over right now. So yeah. 22 minutes. It's fine. So this is the the scene where you see uh, how much temples you've made, and I made none. Yeah. So you can see I was much faster last time I run it, but it's still fine. So I will upload this run to YouTube, cause I can. Yeah, that's it. And I'm fine with it. Destiny. That's yeah. It's really like.